What's going on, everybody? It's Komodo Star Zael here with another VOD review. Today we're going to be reviewing BluStriker versus BullHall. There's a couple of things I want to go over before we get right into it. I want to go over what each character wants at the start of every game, and then I want to discuss what their game plans are in achieving those goals. So if we start off the game just right at the beginning, right at go, let's look over at what Sonic wants and what Bowser wants. So Bowser at 0 against Sonic, at least it's a lot harder to grab Sonic than most characters. He's very fast, and his spin dash, you can't really grab him out of it, and if you whiff grab, you take a lot of damage for it. BullHall knows this. He's been playing this matchup forever, so he understands this, and we can actually see within the first couple of seconds of the game, he already knows. He's on the offensive. He's like, this is Fire Breath, because he knows that spin dash can't go through Fire Breath, and he knows that it's going to be a lot harder for him to grab. So most of his early percent is going to come from this Fire Breath start, and we can actually see that he's very successful with this. Blue takes around 43 damage from the start of the game, just because he knew that Blue wanted spin dash at the beginning, and Fire Breath would just beat it out, and he'll take 43% from that easy. So on the inverse, let's talk about what Blue wants at the start of the game. So as you can see, when the game first started, Blue was already on, he already wanted spin dash, because he knows that spin dash will get him easily 30-35%, and he can continue off of that depending on like how BullHall reacts. And BullHall already knows this. He's been around the block. BluStriker's been more around the block. He knows what his game plan is at the start, but BullHall was already on top of him, already out at 65% at the start of the game. And it's very important, these very early interactions, that you understand like what each character wants. We know Blue wants spin dash. We know Bowser wants a grab. He wants a fair to grab. He wants jab to grab. He wants anything that leads to grab to get that easy like 40-something%. However, sometimes game plans need to change, or it's very hard for grapplers to get a hold of Sonic. That's kind of like Sonic's whole thing, is he's super fast. You know, he's very evasive. He's kind of like a hit and run style, homing attack, get out of there, reset neutral. BullHall knows this. He knows that it's going to be really hard to get a grab, and he understands that like that's probably not going to be his main form of damage. He understands now that his main form of damage is either going to be stray hits, or like we said in the beginning, he starts off directly with Fire Breath in case BluStriker spin dashes, and it works out very well in his favor. You see, Blue was trying to press a homing attack out of that to hit or to punish the Fire Breath, but he actually ended up taking more damage because BullHall angled it up. Now the beginning of the VOD is a little rough, so we're just gonna have to get through this a little bit. But basically, what you need to understand at the beginning of every game is what each character wants. It'll help you out immensely. It helps BullHall out immensely. He already has a lead.
Look. Oh my god.
Already one thing I'm noticing from Blue is he's being a little aggressive with his ledge options, kind of going for these air dodge back on stage. Being a little too aggressive, like around this part. No, there it is. Yeah, so he tries to be really aggressive off a ledge, and then BullHall is like just staying in this one part of the stage, like right here. If he covers just this area, there's very little that Blue can do besides like be defensive and get away. But Blue still chooses to be aggressive here, jumps and goes into spin dash. BullHall is just staying in this one area because he knows that he can cover this whole area with Bowser's range. He knows that Blue has to get around him, and it's not the other way around. He's very good at punishing that. It's very deceptive. Bowser's F tilt, when he does it, he leans back. So oftentimes you'll see Bowser's do like double F tilt, because the first F tilt is to kind of like bait you, like, hey, come grab me, hey, come throw a move out. Because the second F tilt that he throws, he still leans like all the way back. So most of the time you'll actually whiff, and you can see that here when BluStriker tries to grab him and he goes for the sliding F tilt, like right there. That little interaction is like so important to understand that Bowser, for some reason, he just can't be grabbed in that situation, and you just have to respect it. It's not okay to be so aggressive in those situations. There's a little bit of commentary going on here, but the game is a little lower than that, so I'm actually not going to include the commentary on this one. But BluStriker was actually able to get that stock fairly quickly, all things considered, but that was bad DI. Let's talk about that for a minute. So right here, I saw BullHall do this a long time ago, or I'm sorry, not a long time ago. The last set that I saw him play blue, where he'll kind of just like, BluStriker wants to wait here. He'll wait for you to go in. He knows too. BluStriker is really smart about these things. He'll do spin dash over here, and then while you're in the middle of the stage, he'll bait like out your double jump, or like because you know you're trying to bait him to come in. He's patient. He'll wait. So he'll do this whole thing of like he'll charge spin dash, and then he'll just wait for you to do both options, and then he'll let it rip. And BullHall knows this, so he stalls with down air, and it didn't really work this past week. This is an older set, so Blue's had some time to adjust, but right here when he gets grabbed, BluStriker DI'd like straight up and like just a little to the right. Like there is no reason that this launch angle should ever be the reason that you die, but that's just what ends up happening. Maybe just a little unfamiliar with how to DI it properly, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if he would have lived even with proper DI. But just to, you know, like living that extra 1 or 2% just because you decided to DI correctly really makes a difference. It can be the difference between sets and games. So very important that you're always doing everything as optimal as you can. You never want to just be lazy and DI something wrong, because you'll never know when you'll die. Pretty even though, pretty even so far. BluStriker's playing really safe right now, just kind of trying to get these this percent on, because Bowser takes a lot longer to kill than Sonic will. But you see, BullHall's not afraid of this, and really a lot of people shouldn't be. In this situation, whenever Blue is charging spin dash, or whenever any Sonic is charging spin dash like this, he's waiting for you to do something. And this is, you know, not every Sonic does this, but Blue mainly, he likes to wait here and wait for you to exhaust your options so he can punish your landing or get like a for sure punish. But most of the time while he's here charging, he is super vulnerable. The only thing he can do in spin dash right here is jump or cancel it with an attack. And if he cancels it, he'll have like that little like the after image effect that comes with it. And if he jumps, he just won't have that effect, so you can tell like which one is which. But BullHall doesn't care. He doesn't care about him charging spin dash. And this is what you should do. You should never really allow spin dash to control neutral that well, because if you can, you should always be able to hit it. It's a little rough right now, a little choppy. Let's see if we can try to like fast forward a little bit. See if there's little better spots of it. That was a good back air, baiting out the get up attack. That was a good call out from Bull. He knew that BluStriker wanted to do the spin jump, so he preemptively up aired, just a little too late though. See, like there, like right here, like that angle looks really sus. I don't know what that angle is, but he could have died from that, and he shouldn't have died from the right side of the stage. Like if he's like right here, there's no reason that he should die off the top. He should always just be holding towards the corner, and it looked like it was really close. So granted, I'm sure he has the DI proper now. It's a little rough to see what's going on, but basically what's happening here is Blue's looking for the spin for the down B spin dash specifically so he can get a nair follow up out of it, and BullHall's just trying to get any sort of percent that he can right now. But it's very much not out of BullHall's favor. He can definitely still bring this back, and Blue knows this. He's playing safe. He knows how strong Bowser can be, especially with rage. BullHall's playing a little more patient now, but he understands that he needs this percent and he needs to get it quickly. And he's still trying to challenge it, which is smart. He understands that he doesn't really, like, he won't die from that side of the stage. And this is what I mean. This is the kind of like the play that I'm talking about, is Blue holding spin dash on one side of the stage and waiting for BullHall to exhaust all of his options. Oh, good grab coming out from BullHall. This is a rough situation, because this is now where Sonic will die. More than likely, probably not from like a fair, but any other hit, granted side B probably not, will probably take this. It's very scary for Blue right now. It's very important that people keep their composure. This is an easy edge guard, but he misses it just barely. Oh no, DI correctly. He did DI correctly this time. Oh, but then he gets called out on the jump. See, this is what I mean. BullHall stayed composed throughout the entire thing. He understood his game plan all the way from 0%. He knew that from this point on, all he could do is play safe and get and push advantage when he can. But he knew that any sort of like trades right now were not worth it. But good stuff for BullHall. Hopefully these next couple of games will be a little better on the recording side of it. Let's go ahead and skip over to the second game. All right, the classic color change from Blue. We love to see it. And from BullHall, actually. Actually, I don't know if he was playing that other skin. What's really important about playing against Bowser is, or at least that was a clean jab lock percent. I'm sorry, confirm. He understood that BullHall was going to have the tech there, and is really good that he capitalized on it. Good stuff coming up from Blue. But it's really important in understanding how to play against Bowser. At least on my side of things, whenever I play against a Bowser, the one thing I'm always looking for is spot dodges, because spot dodges, especially now that we're out of COVID, we're getting back to the groove of offline. Everyone's still kind of in that like the online spot dodge thing, and to be fair, I do it too, so like I understand like what it feels like. But Bowser especially, he's really known for like those spot dodge up Bs, spot dodge side Bs, basically anything to get those early percents. But good edge guard coming out from Blue, understanding that BullHall had messed up. He was going to be out of a jump, but you know, we take those. You got to capitalize on those, and Blue definitely did. Look at that, 42% off from spin dash. This is the big thing, and BullHall understands this, is punishing Sonic's landings, especially someone like Blue, who likes to use up B to get out of disadvantage state. It's very important that you cover those options. Blue is playing absolutely beautifully right now, weaving in and out of Bowser's hitboxes, taking the percents that he can, and then resetting neutral. Very smart play coming out from Blue. But that is gonna take it even with proper DI. It wasn't anything about the DI, that's just you were at too high percent. I don't necessarily agree with this option. I understand that, you're coming off the Angel platform. Sometimes you just want to get like a poke in, abuse your invincibility. But right here, I feel like if you're gonna go for homing attack, you want to at least be in the area of the opponent. I feel like that was just a little too overzealous in that aspect of coming down and trying to homing attack out of Angel platform. Not even touching the ground though. And that's actually going to get rid of all of his invincibility and lead into Blue panicking a little bit. And we can see it here, because as soon as he does the spin dash, he's immediately rolling. He already knows that like he's going to get punished. He's in disadvantage. And BullHall didn't really capitalize on it, but BluStriker understands and he recognizes that he shouldn't have done that. So this is what Bowser wants. Bowser wants these fire breaths. He knows that BluStriker wants spin dash. He knows that he wants this confirm. And he's just going to be looking around for it. That's all BullHall's basically doing. He's waiting for Blue to commit to spin dash and then punishing him when he does something to get away from it. Good 2-frame coming out from a BullHall. And you can tell like this all happened in like 15 seconds. From one fair into he slid off the platform, he buffered jump, or he might have just jumped knowing that he would have gotten, no, he did spin dash. So I guess he knew that he was going to slide off, and BullHall already knew it too. He with the sliding F tilt, and this is only at 84, and this is how it is. This is Bowser. You got to be very careful in these situations, especially in disadvantage. Bowser will blow you up for it, and BullHall is very good at blowing you up for being in disadvantage. So now we're going to see a little bit of a game changer coming out from Blue. You can tell that he's already being a little more patient. He's already a stock behind. He understands that this last stock was, it was really early. He lost a huge lead that he had. So he has to play super safe now. He can't afford to take any trades. He needs to get the stock as quickly as possible. But he's being a little aggressive, going for all of these spin dashes back and forth, not caring. BullHall's not really punishing him, but, that's not something you can really get away with. Good F smash coming out from Blue just to cover in the run-in option. Very smart. Ooh, good spike. Good edge guards. It's not something you see often coming out from Sonics, but when they edge guard, it can hurt. Good side B, just getting in the guaranteed damage. He knew he had the tech. He knew he had the read. And this is it. See, BullHall knows. He sees him spin dashing. He wants to try to like bait out the option and punish it. But, honestly, in these situations, if he's doing this, you might as well just run in and do what you did last game and just go up and grab him. Ooh, good air dodge. You see, like in this situation, when he up B's right here, like I understand that you're just trying to get back to stage, but you already hit him. There's nothing Blue can do in this situation besides take the damage, and then you grab ledge, and then whatever situation that happens there. But after this, if you just hold down, that could have been like an extra like 15% on top of it. So instead of him being at 71, he could have been at 85. And then from then, you could have just F-tilted him when he, like at the ledge, and he would have died because that's the percent you killed him at last time. But that was such a clean back air. He walked up, and then he turned his shield around because he knew that BluStriker wanted the homing attack. He knew right in the situation, you can see it here, he turns around. Maybe to reposition himself for F-tilt, but he recognizes that Blue's gonna double jump early here, and he knows that Blue wants that homing attack. Very good punish coming out from BullHall. This is the kind of clean gameplay you want to see. You don't want to get over aggressive. Another color change coming out from Blue. You know, you want to switch up your game plans every, or at least like when they're not working, especially if you're behind. You don't want to just start running in and trying to get these percents. It's not going to work. You're going to overextend. You're going to take more percent than you need to. It's always good to just play calm and collected, get the confirm when you can, but BluStriker kind of fell apart that last game because of all the aggression towards BullHall. Oh, clean grab, clean pivot grab. Absolutely insane timing. That is such a ballsy grab attempt. I think he armored through the initial hit of spin dash with this tough guy, and then he just grabbed him out of it. But look at this. Yeah, he did. He took a little bit of damage from the initial hit of spin dash, but what a worth trade. I didn't even know Bowser could do that. Because he had already had gold spin dash, I just assumed he would go right through it, but I guess he did the downwards one where it had the multi-hit. That was a clean grab coming out from Bull. And look, another turnaround, just side B. Blue's being a little too aggressive, just kind of running into BullHall almost. And BullHall knows this. He's taking full advantage of everything that's happening here. Good fire breath, adding a little bit of shield pressure, get Blue off of you. Here's an edge guard situation, Blue with his ledge trapping. Good jabs. A clean tech into the reversal, and then he gets the edge guard. That was clean. So right here, he gets hit, and then he techs right here, but he doesn't do the tech jump. He does the regular tech into a double jump, and then he fares. So like most players, when they get hit by, or like when they get hit by something and they want to tech, most of them will just like they'll be holding up towards the stage, they'll be holding a direction, so they'll automatically, most of the time, they'll jump. But BullHall knew this. He knew he was gonna have to tech. He didn't even chance it. He didn't hold a direction. He only pressed shield, and then as soon as he saw that he teched it, like immediate double jump to get back into advantage. And that's what I mean, that was clean. You have to give him credit for that. All right, so this is at the point where it's really rough for Sonic to kind of come back from something like this. Bowser's gonna hit you. You're gonna take at least 30 from one interaction, but it's probably gonna be about another like 30% before you kill Bowser himself. And Blue can't see, like 130 back air, not enough to kill him. Good up B coming out from BullHall, recovering high. Good up tilt. Here's the landing. Didn't punish the landing though. A little bit of flubs coming out. This is the confirm for Blue. Yes, sir. So he took 48% for that, just for trying to clean up that stock. Good up B to intercept the spin dash. You see, a lot of people don't really understand that you can hit spin dash out of things. Please challenge spin dash, but challenge it safely. Don't be like smash attacking or, you know, going crazy ham with like other wild options. But there are moves that beat out spin dash. You just have to know which ones. Practice the matchup, understand what your punish game is, and don't let Sonic just run all over you with this move. Good jab block again coming out from BluStriker. And one thing I'm noticing is just Blue's being super aggressive against BullHall. Granted, it's even, and he's actually winning now. Good stuff. Clean edge guard. BullHall kind of falling asleep there. But see, this is what I mean. This is the little bit of over aggressiveness that Blue has that's gonna cost him, or that costs him most of his like offstage interactions. Good DI. That's the proper DI you want to get out. Oh, he tried to stuff it out again. He knew. BullHall knew that he wanted spin dash. He just didn't punish it correctly. Oh, he tried to do it again, but you know, he pulled the trigger a little early. He recognized it, but good F tilt coming out. Now it's a little reverse. BullHall at 43%, while BluStriker's sitting kind of pretty. No jump coming out from BullHall, but BluStriker doesn't react to it in time. All right, this is the landing. He doesn't punish the landing. Kind of commits to up tilt a little early. Kind of thought he was just gonna land on top of him, but Nothing coming out from... Ooh, clean jab lock. So one thing I've noticed from most Bowsers is that in this situation, you jab lock, right? But the most damage you can get off of jab lock is jab 1 twice into down B, which does like 45, 50%. Not 45. It does like 40% or like 35%. My bad. Yeah, so you do the jab 1 into like this, like basically what BullHall does, but instead of down smash, you do down B. And it gets you a lot more percent because of the initial hitbox and the downwards one. But BullHall was smart. He noticed that the platform was going to be there, couldn't get the down B off, so he had to go for down smash. Still a big chunk of percent. All right, another up B, kind of hoping that he would hit blue with it, but blue was smart about it. Kind of just waited for the option, and you can do that a lot against Bowser. It's very good. That was such a good jump read. The bait with the spin dash. He did the sideways spin dash to bait out BullHall's jump because he fared. He fared in the instance, and this is what a lot of players get caught with, is that they get hit out of something and then they immediately want to press a button. Like here, BullHall did not have to press a button. He was already in disadvantage. There was no reason to press a button. No one's like, he's not hitting anybody in the blast zone. BluStriker saw that he did this and understood that BullHall was probably going to freak out that he was going to get punished for the fair, so he immediately up B to catch the jump option. Very smart coming out from blue. This could have been a 3-0 if BullHall didn't or wasn't so quick to throw out these options. But blue was very smart on capitalizing it, so we'll be going to game number 4. Another color switch coming out from both players. But this is kind of an interesting pick. I think it actually works better for Bowser than it does Sonic in this situation. Good high recovery. Didn't want to get spiked again. But, you know, these platforms with side B and these platforms with these close blast zones, it seems a little more like a Bowser stage. Granted, Sonic can kill earlier, just like every other character, but the stage is really small. It doesn't really allow BluStriker to really breathe all that much. He's always in that that range that Bowser covers at all times, like where he can dash and up tilt or dash and fair, and it's kind of scary. It's a very scary situation to be in, especially like right here at the ledge. Oh, just barely misses the grab. Good back air coming out from blue. Sorry, Hope. I don't know if down smash would have 2-frame there. That was a little bit of a greedy punish, but you know, sometimes they work. You never know. Interesting spot dodge. He actually tippered the F smash. But maybe he thought that yeah, like right here, this is all pushback. Maybe he thought BullHall was gonna run in and try to grab and he'd get like a spot dodge punish, but or I'm sorry, he would get like he could spot dodge and then punish Bull, like a scared option, you know, not really wanting to take the chance, which is okay. Sometimes it's better to not take the chances than to risk it. Good anti-air coming out from blue. In this situation, he had he got hit by the first hit of up air in this situation. So he up airs here, and then right here, he's already in disadvantage. Something that a lot of players don't really understand is that if you miss a move or if you miss an interaction and you're in disadvantage, there's no longer there's no other chance that you have to be aggressive anymore. This is now disadvantage because not only are you above your opponent, but you're also you're forced to use your options to get away from this. To get away from this whole situation, you're forced to jump, you're forced to spin dash, you're forced to get out of there. And right here, BluStriker, he shouldn't have to go for this fair. Like, if you really think about it, what was fair gonna do here for him? I don't think it would have killed. Bowser's really heavy, and he wasn't even hitting with all of the move. He was hitting with kind of the late part of it. But you really have to think what does this get you over what BullHall is thinking about what he gets? BullHall's if I up tilt, I get the stock. If Sonic fairs me or nairs me, he's not gonna die. There's no way BullHall's gonna die from this. So right here, I think it would have been a little better to not be so aggressive. And again, this is all we're coming back to. Blue's just a little bit aggressive at times, and it costs him in the long run. And BullHall understands this. He knew that as soon as Blue missed that, he was in advantage. There was no reason for clean homing attack. Although this is the rough percent where it's a little hard for Sonic to kill, but making me eat my own words. Good back air coming out from Blue. 30% coming out from Nair, and then he misses the homing attack, and now he's at 52. These are things you can't mess around with, and Blue's just running into BullHall. He's being super aggressive, trying to challenge BullHall's disjoints on all of his moves, and it's not gonna work out. You gotta play patient. Even if you're behind, like, he started this whole stock out at 0, and then he almost kind of gave, like, after that 30%, he could have just stopped, and there would have been no, like, extra follow-up. But he kind of gave BullHall, because he's trying to be aggressive. He's trying to hit BullHall, but there's, you know, there's platforms here. There's, like, you know, you're so far away from Bowser. It's just, like, it's not a very great option to pull out there, and it's shown time and time again. Blue just running into BullHall, trying to be a little too aggressive, and honestly, like, he could have just kept the 30, kept the disadvantage state, reset neutral, but now he's at 80, all because he wanted just to be a little more aggressive. And it's rough out here. You know, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and play safe. You gotta play patient. I understand the mentality of just being like, oh, I just want to hit my opponent, but, you know, most of the time that's not going to be the way you want to win. But, you know, as I'm saying this, he's bringing it back. Kept his jump, though. Didn't really want to go off stage and do anything. I don't know if you can angle correctly on this stage because of the tilts. I think a better edge guard would have just been like homing attack or up B. But again, trying to be aggressive. BullHall knows this. You saw it again. He turned his shield around. He knows. He's not messing around. He knows that, yeah, you can't be doing that. BullHall's already, like, he's already ahead of it. He understands what Blue wants. He turns around specifically because he knows that Blue wants homing attack. There it is. Clean punish. That's what happens. All right, disadvantage. Blue is really good at catching people in their disadvantage state. He's really good at frame trapping. He really understands, like, what people want in these situations. Good grab. I don't know if that's gonna kill, though. Bowser's a little heavy. See, like, this is what I mean, that, like, Bowser's still gonna live to 150 plus. Sorry, I really feel like there's no reason that Bowser should really be ever put into the stage unless you're a character that kills, like, relatively early. But against Sonic, I don't really think so. And this is going to be the rough part of how Blue can close out the stock without taking any percent. He really can't afford to take any percent. He'll probably die from like an edge guard right now. And see, this is what I mean. 184 barely gets clipped. And BullHall is in prime position to win this game. Oh, right on the top platform. Yoshi's story. That's what it is. And this is what we see. I mean, honestly, you got to give it up to BullHall. He played really clean. We saw some clean moments coming out for him. We saw the turnaround back airs. We saw that what Blue wanted. We understood BullHall's plan, taking out all of Blue's, like, offensive options. Because really, this whole set boiled down to if BullHall could dodge everything, and then on top of that, punish Sonic for being aggressive. Because really, the only thing BullHall really did this game was he pushed advantage state when he could, and then he held shield. And we saw this throughout multiple interactions. Like here, he's in disadvantage. He just runs up. He's holding shield. He's already, like, ready. He knows that Spin Dash is going to be out here. He's pushing advantage state when he can, but when he can't, he understands that he has to hold shield. He can't be running in. He can't be jumping out. And this is really just BullHall's patience coming through. He understands when he can push advantage and when he can't. And, you know, maybe one of these days we'll make, like, a video that's coming out about how to push advantage or, like, how to play neutral comfortably. I want to kind of do something for, like, characters, see how they play neutral. We can understand how they do that. That way, some of the newer players can really understand how, like, what it means when people say advantage state, when people say neutral, when people say a disadvantage state. You know, like, all these terms that, like, are sometimes just, like, loosely explained. But hopefully, I can make, like, a short video discussing each topic, and then it'll be, like, a better understanding for everybody when these VOD reviews come out. But honestly, it's really just clean gameplay coming out from Bull. BluStriker being very aggressive. He really, like, he had the lead in most stocks, and we can see on some of the games, I think on game 2, he had a huge lead. Yeah, he had a huge lead. But what it really boiled down to was these interactions. So he's at he understands that he could take this. See, like, that was terrible DI. That has to be terrible DI. There's no reason you should be dying on Kalos at like 90. I mean, granted, I'm not the Sonic main, but it just seems like that's a little too sus. Little too sus of DI. And this is really where everything started to like fall apart. Blue just being a little too aggressive, you know, throwing out all these moves, trying to get the kill on Bull to, you know, increase the lead that he has. But BullHall's not one to play from behind, or like he's not shy to play from behind. Like, he knows the power of his character, and it's really just, you know, it's these small little interactions of you know, trying to be aggressive, trying to get back on into neutral, not really playing like the patient game, picking your options without really discussing like the weight of them, you know. And this is what it is. BullHall just with clean gameplay, and BluStriker kind of, you can really tell that like he kind of threw away the lead almost, you know, being a little too aggressive. I get that Sonic is a very like linear character, you know, he wants spin dash, he wants this, he wants that, but you know, when you're like when you have this much of a lead, I don't think there's a reason you should be like running away from Bowser so much. Like, you have this much of a lead, you know, grab him, you know, do something to make him scared to like where he doesn't want to like where he just doesn't want to run at you. Like, scare him, like, even like, because you have a lead, but BullHall knows that like all it takes is 3 hits. Really, that's all it takes. And I feel like you, like, these little interactions, it kind of felt like you kind of let him push all these advantage states on you instead of you being the one to push the advantage states, because you're the one with the lead. You kept trying to throw out hitboxes, and you know, BullHall was just kind of shielding, running away, punishing your disadvantage. I know grab doesn't really get Sonic much, but if you could get an edge guard that leads to a stock over like doing spin dash on stage like 3 or 4 times and then take like maybe getting the stock, you know, sometimes it's better to just take the other way out, get the grab even though it leads into nothing, and then take the advantage state off of that. You don't always have to be doing this. Like, look at how many spin dashes Blue like does in response to losing that stock so early. So there's 1 spin dash there to try to get him. There's another one right there. This is 3 spin dashes already. And BullHall already knows this. This is the 4th one. This is the 5th one. Here's the 6th spin dash. Still trying to push advantage state with spin dash. And you know, you don't have to do it with spin dash. There are a lot of other ways you can get advantage state here. And this is what I mean. All he did was edge guard him, and he got a stock. So like, there's no reason that in the 2nd stock that you couldn't have done this by putting him off stage with a grab, or like fairing him, or like, you know, not committing to spin dash or all these other options. But in the opposite, we can see that like sometimes BullHall kind of falls asleep at the like in disadvantage. You can tell that like he gets a little impatient, you know, he throws his moves out. We saw it in the 3rd game from Blue, that, you know, you can't like in those situations, there's not really a reason to be throwing out a move like that. Like right there, BullHall knew he was in trouble. He already knew that BluStriker was gonna edge guard him, and it's like there was no reason to be throwing out there. I would just say be a little more patient. This easily could have been a 3-0. You didn't have to play that extra game, but you kind of like in disadvantage, you kind of gave it to him. You know, you're throwing out these moves, there's no one near you. I get it that you want to be out of hit stun, you want to gain that momentum back, but sometimes it's better to just, you know, eat the disadvantage and recover as safely as you can. But you know, this was clean. This was also like a month ago. We've seen these players play many times after this. They both adjusted very well. Hopefully I can get a newer VOD to see how they're playing against each other now. But again, like we can see the clean gameplay and the punish game coming out from Bull. He just played really good this whole set, really. Granted, a couple of little things that costed him stocks and, you know, the game, but BluStriker just being a little too aggressive. The one thing I would recommend is just like, you know, play a little more patient. I understand Sonic's like the super fast character, and sometimes and you know, he's really like cool sometimes, and it's hyped to like spin dash and get these sick combos, but sometimes it costs you more than it is helping you. Like just like that, you tried to spin dash at 166% and you took 30% because like right here, what is like spin dash doesn't really get you anything, and I think you realized that because you canceled it. Or maybe you just thought you would get punished, but you know, spin dash right there isn't really a move you want to be throwing out. especially at 168. But yeah, just clean stuff. And again, the stage really didn't help Blue at all, and BullHall's counter pick really came through. I think Blue dies here at like 97. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's you got to be careful. Bowser's a very scary character, and he takes a lot of practice to get around, but you know, he is one of the biggest characters. He's combo food. His disadvantage state is it's all right. So, you know, maybe we'll see more of Blue's adaptation throughout the season, but you know, this was a very fun VOD to review. If you'd like to see explanations of like neutral or a disadvantage advantage state, talking about ledge trapping, stuff like that, I'd really love to hear y'all's feedback. If you want it, I can give it. I can try to do it or make it as like player friendly as possible so that everybody understands like what's going on. But yeah, for the most part, it really just boils down to the game plans that each character has and understanding what the character wants out of each scenario. But it was clean gameplay from BullHall, clean gameplay from BluStriker. We saw it back and forth, some very, very good executions, but BullHall just had enough to pull through, and it was a great set to review. These are very good players, and hopefully we'll be able to see some more of them. But this is the end of the VOD review. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. If you could do me a favor, go follow us on YouTube. At 100 subscribers, we get the extra player. We're going to go from being 4 players to the hidden 5th player that we're going to bring in. So be sure to do that. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and check out our merch store at komodostars.com. You can use any of our discount codes. Mine is Zael. You can use Meowsers, Varns, or Hero Juices. But I hope y'all stay safe. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you at the next VOD review. Goodbye, everybody.
Miles high in the deep.